can't take it anymore. This island has got to go. We're not actually going to destroy the island itself, but what we are going to do, though, is we're going to drain out all this blue slime. Because this stuff right here keeps spawning slimes. And it's neat that it does that, right? If I hear another night of these things squishing outside my house, I'm going to go crazy. I can't do it. No, this has got to go. Oh, God. No, I'm squishing. Okay. Stop that. So this, I hope this works. I'm not sure, actually, if this will push RF to a mining, well, a pump, really. But we're going to find out. Let's go ahead and put that on top. And we're just going to put a piece of charcoal in there, since that should last more than enough. Please pump, please pump, please pump. I honestly don't know if it's getting power. And I didn't bring anything to oh, it is! Oh, thank you. I'm taking your home away. Yeah. Stupid freaking slimes. I wonder if that'll push up into the output tank. Oh, it will. Good. Oh, wow. I think I needed more freaking slime. More slime. I need more tanks. I didn't think that would be that many. 64 buckets of this stuff already. Oh, look. He's taking damage. Took more damage. Alright, so we got 64 buckets worth right there. That's impressive. Actually... Alright, so let's go ahead and get those back. Oh, stop bouncing. Oh, there we go. I do have one other tank on me, but this is only, I think, like 16 buckets worth. And... no, that should be okay. What we're going to have to do, though, see if this will work. If we can get the flowing slime, will be good. Will you grab it from the flowing source? I think it may. Oh, but it's not if it doesn't have any place to put it. Oh, get up there. Yeah, there we go, that works. I was gonna move it, but this definitely works better. Oh. Alright. Just knock out one more block. I have a shovel on me. I do, I got my speedy shovel. It's not the ideal way really to do it, but I gotta say it's effective. Alright, so now that this is taken care of, I can actually get back to work on my charcoal factory. Hooray! Well, actually, no, you know I can't. First, I need to actually fix my nether portal. I need easier access to the nether because I need to make some blast furnaces. And right now, our portal is linking up to somebody else's in the nether, and that will not do. Holy cow, look at all those freaking mushrooms over there. Anyway, so we have to fix that. And then we can get back to working on the, that makes a slime sound every time I punch it. We can get back to working on the charcoal factory. I will see you then. Alright, so I've been working on this for a little bit now. As you can see here, I have an iron tank here filled with 128 buckets of creosote. Oh, and we have some more coming in right now. So that's going to drop off another 32 buckets. Right now, I have set up a loop for the creosote extraction. This is the only stuff that's being removed right now. I have the line here for the charcoal, but I don't actually have it going anywhere at the moment. The main thing I'm running into is that I'm actually running into an instance of I'm going to have to like cross the tracks over themselves, and that's just going to look kind of wonky. I'm trying to think of a better place where I could store the charcoal so that it doesn't necessarily get all 6 flags out here. I'd rather not have a intertwining path so I don't have to. Even for some of this, I had to go for a little extra roundabout like this just to make sure the cart didn't try to go off in the wrong direction. There we go. So that's going to go down. And let's come on in here. So what I have done since the last time this was seen, main thing is this floor has been replaced. It is now concrete. I have a few spots over here where I don't have it changed yet, but I ran out of rebar, so it's got to wait. Those blocks of cobblestone that I had here have been replaced with item loaders and fluid loaders, respectively. And we also have some item unloaders up here, which is where the wood's going to come in at. Basically, the process for this, we can just look at the bit that would unload the charcoal right here, right? So we have an item loader here set to filter charcoal. When a chest cart comes over here, it's going to stop right underneath the item loader. The item loader is going to pull any of the charcoal out of the attached inventory, which is the coke oven, and put it into the actual chest cart. And once it's full, it emits a redstone signal. By default, that signal will not turn on this locking track. What I had to do is put a bit of redstone right up there, if you can see it right there. That stuff right there. Without that, the cart will just stand there and not do anything. I believe I have an extra cart I can actually show what it'll do. Let's go ahead and just get down there. Alright, so we pushed that up there, right? It's currently taking all the charcoal out of there, so that's empty now. It is currently inside of this chest. And that rail, it's kind of hard to see, but that rail is not on and this thing is not moving. The way that I had to fix that, I was originally going to do some signaling stuff, and then I realized, nope, don't have to do that. I just put that redstone up top, that's all I have to do. So that works great. And what it's going to do is it's going to go hit every single item loader on each of these coke ovens, taking all the charcoal that are inside of them. And when it gets done, we can go ahead and see how much charcoal it's got. It is worth mentioning right now that the amount that it has is just incidental, so I've just been putting in stacks of wood at a time. Alright. Should be that one. Yeah, it's this one. So it's not bad. I mean, it's got 6 stacks. Well, a little bit under 6 stacks, rather. Plus the stuff that I had in here from playing around earlier. What I need to do to this is I need to actually create a depot for this. What I think I'm going to do, because unfortunately this does not have better storage, I would have loved to have used a crate or something like that. I'm probably going to end up using a Java barrel, since I can actually upgrade those a fairly good amount. I might dummy it out a little bit to make it look like it's a bigger storage thing than it is, but I mean, the barrel's probably my best bet. I have an item unloader on me to actually take care of that, so it's really just a matter of figuring out where I want to put it. Ideally, what I'm thinking is that I want to have it like somewhere around here so that I can just have the cart come straight back down this way. The only downside to this is that for the unloader, it's actually got to be on the top, or it's got to be below the track, which means that it's got to go on top of the item you're extracting, or you have to use pipes. But that creosote is working fantastic. I love that. So this is going to go a long way to making it so that I can actually make some more of these tracks and stuff, as well as the suspended stuff that I'm having up here. Check that out. Yeah, these guys. You know what? Actually, I can make some more of those now. Those things are really easy to make. They just take these wooden posts, which are made using the wooden ties that are used in rails. One tie gets you 4 posts. And then these creosote wood blocks, you just use 3 of them to get a slab. And then you combine the slab with a post. There we go. Alright, and since the farm is going to be over that way, we're going to have the farm rails come in there. Right, there we go. It's getting a little bit busy in here, but I'm thinking I like the way this is turning out. I would call it gloriously overcomplicated. That's probably the best way I could describe this. So close, 3 short. 1 short. Alright. So I need to make at least 1 more tithe. It's not bad. Alright, so one of the things I want to do to make sure that this place does not get overrun by monsters is actually gate the entrances and exits of this. So what I'm going to end up doing is actually filling like this in. I'm going to put like a wall here or something for later, but for now it's just going to be dirt. So let's fill. Okay, so what we're going to do, like right here is a good spot for this. We're going to break that, as well as those. We have some gate tracks. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put in a detector track right behind them. So when a cart rolls over, it should open the gate. And again, since we currently don't have the blocks I want to use, we're just going to dummy it out. Eventually, the tank cart is going to come back around this way. Except that one. That one's actually not going to go anywhere. I need to get that one in the main tank. Where are you, cart? Oh, there it is. So check that it's siphoned all the way out to here too, so it's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and go down there because it's getting pretty full. Yeah. So it should come down here, hit that track, open the gate, and go through. Fantastic. And that's going to keep anything from like wandering in here. And we're going to do the same basic thing over here, just reversed. I think I might have the minecart madness. It's a lovely sound, don't get me wrong, but oh, I'm going crazy from all the stuff in here. Alright, so what I have done so far, you can see this little guy right here, he's actually unloading the tank, he was doing that before. I've gotten rid of all the tracks and stuff that are above ground, I've actually hidden it below ground, so everything's being elevated using the elevator tracks, dropping off its load, and then going back underground to be routed around as it will. I have yet to actually automate the insertion of the wood into the coke ovens. I'm probably going to do that another day. I'm actually running very low on resources. I need to go mining. I think I'm down to about half a stack of iron ore left. And even when I cook that stuff out, it's not going to be enough to finish up what I need to do. Main thing that I'm definitely going to have to do is this guy right here. We're going to have to expand out this farm. So I'm going to need to end up clearing out a pretty good area. Probably going to center it around this witch hut right here. And make it into like a little park / tree farm, and just ship all the wood from there over to the charcoal factory. But anyway, so far it's working fantastic. So these carts are on a continual loop. They don't run into any errors or anything. One thing I did change is these tracks before I had set to holding. I changed it to be a boarding track. So what's happening is that whenever it gets the signal, it actually forces it the way that it should go rather than preserving its previous momentum. That should help if on the off chance a cart decides to go backwards, it'll hit a previous locking track and then go back the right way. We're going to ignore down there. I have not been able to pretty that up yet. I need more resources. But we have some better barrels over here from Jabba. I went ahead and I seeded this one with a stack of charcoal, but it's not actually going to get anything in there yet as I need another item unloader. This redstone is doing nothing, of course. It's just I have to have this redstone right here for this to be able to update the locking track. And it ends up like, no! Okay, I'm alive, we're good. No damage was done. I'm so glad that mob griefing was turned off. Holy cow. This has to be here or else we can't actually activate this locking track again. Is it behind us or is it ahead of us? Oh, there it goes. So it's very slowly, it's actually adding up to the total. What I'm thinking of doing, because right now this is actually... truth be told, these carts are actually way too fast for as much as these put out. Because, let's see, this should be empty now, right? Yeah. So basically every go round is going to be getting about 8 to 6 pieces of charcoal. And for now, they're all going into this one barrel. And we are getting so much creosote. We have the 136 buckets worth here. I have a full drum of it. I had to actually move this up by two blocks? Yeah, 2 blocks. And that was after I realized I had about 300 buckets worth of creosote. That was not a fun moment. Luckily, I was able to actually drain it all out into drums. They're probably the best, most compact, movable storage block I have access to at the moment. The only problem with them is they're not necessarily that easy to pump in and out of. You have to have something else to do it. But basically what I can do is I can come up here if I need to get any creosote. I'll just go, okay, put down the drum, and it will fill it. It will actually fill up from that spot right there. And then I can just break it and go about my business. So what's up next for this is I need to actually put out like a flooring down here. I think for this I may just use gravel. Because it's kind of, this is supposed to be like a work yard area. The grass doesn't really fit and stone doesn't fit. I think the gravel would be a good thing. It would probably work quite well. We also need to fix the roof of this place, and by fix I mean actually install. I still don't know what material I'm going to use for that. I had originally planned on doing something using some, the smooth white stone. I may still do that, but before I can do that, I need to actually set up a sugarcane farm so I can get sugar, because I'm going to need a ton of it. But other than that, I'm actually really happy with the way this is turning out so far. What we're going to end up doing is, rather than poking a hole in the wall over here, I think I'm going to have this curve through and use the window as the way down, so we don't totally destroy the pattern. Like that. I have so many monster heads from working on this place at night. They're over all on the wall there. I've been using that hammer, and that hammer just drops heads like crazy. It's a visual I don't need. You hit the zombie so hard, his head pops off. And I'm sure you all needed that visual as well. I gotta tell you, I really do like the way this is turning out. Something that I do want to add to this is I would like to add a bit of security to it. So what I have here, and I'm thinking this is probably my best bet, I'd kind of like a chain link fence or something like that, right? There is no chain link fence. The best thing I could think of is the menacing iron bars. These really don't look menacing to me. They look like chain link. I mean, of what we have here, there's iron bars, bars without frame, vertical iron spikes, thin iron grid. But these look like chain link. And what I'm thinking is we're going to give it a little bit of a space, probably about 3 or 4 blocks like this, right? And I want to actually go around the perimeter of this place, or at least certain sections of it, just to show that it is blocked off with the chain link fence. I think I'll do about 2 high. It's only meant to keep out players, right? So it doesn't need to be super high. We're not defending against a siege. We're just trying to keep thieves out. Not that there's anyone on the server who's a thief. I'm just talking for the sake of the design for the area. And I'm going to shut up now before I insult anybody else. Thanks to the nature of this, though, I don't actually need to go around the entire area. I just need to go around the area where we're actually keeping supplies. Ha! Huh, I didn't think this would connect to leaves. Hello. He is trying his hardest. But yeah, this is the basic idea I want. I want it to actually look like it is a factory yard. Oops, and I about had that cart inside of me. So, in what is a case of fantastic news, I actually found a bit of a source of sugarcane. The only unfortunate bit is that due to the nature of the source, I need to go AFK by Cerise's sugarcane farm for about half an hour or so to get everything to grow back up. That, or I need to attack it with a watering can. I don't want to leave it just down in the little droopy position. That would be kind of bad. The good news is, though, I was able to get quite a bit of sugar, so we should be able to put a large dent into this roof right now. I'm liking the way that the smooth white stone looks, if only because the fact, since it is such a bright color, that the roof, when you're looking at it from the inside, because the roof is going to be dark no matter what we do, right? Unless we have lights plastered directly on it, it's going to be dark. Since we have such a bright color, though, it's not going to be so terribly oppressively dark, so it should be pretty good. And we still don't have enough stone for this. That's unfortunate. What I'm thinking would be really nice, though, is using carpenter's blocks and some glass, I might actually be able to make some, like, prism-shaped skylights. And I think those would be really neat to have on the roof of the building here, just as a way to let some, like, quote-unquote natural lighting in. But if only because of the fact that it'll make the roof look like more than just a square. And I think that's probably the best reason to do it, is just to stop it from looking like a box. Probably have them centered right over this main pathway right here. Probably do about, do one running this way or this way? You know, I don't know. That's definitely going to be something for me to play around with between episodes. But I'm thinking skylights would look really awesome for this. Alright, so I have to say, I really do like the way that this is shaping up. We don't quite have enough to finish the roof, but I will be taking care of that. First, I need to make sure that I regrow all of Cerise's sugarcane, just so that whenever she logs in, she actually has some. But it's actually, it's shaping up really, really nice in here. Once we get those skylights in here, I also need to work out some kind of, like, lighting for in here, because I don't like torches everywhere. I might actually go with either, factorization lamps, because they light up a large area, and they kind of look like they'd fit in here, maybe. Other than that, there's also a mod in here called, I believe it's Invisible Lights. I might use that. If I can have light in here without actually having to have any light sources in here, that'd be really nice. Anyway, I think this is going to be it for today, though. I got a lot of work and stuff done here, and I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. And I am definitely looking forward to showing off this in this completed state. And the good news is that's looking like that might be next episode. So that's absolutely fantastic. If you have any questions or comments, I would really appreciate it if you were to leave a message in the section below. And as always, this is Marat28 saying have a good day, and I will see you later.